Hey all, welcome back to another episode of Brave Kids Art Club. My name is Brad, and as you all know, I love to draw, and I'm hoping that's why you're here too. Oh good. Well, let's get drawing a really cool animal that is from Australia, loves to hop, and carries its babies in a pouch. Did you figure out what it was? You got it. We are drawing a kangaroo today. And the reason I picked kangaroo today is because on Sunday, it is going to be Mother's Day. And so kangaroo moms are known for carrying their babies in their pouch because they are marsupials. And so I thought it would be really fun if we drew a mom and their baby in the pouch to celebrate Mother's Day, and maybe you can draw it and give it to your mom. Would that be cool? Awesome. Okay, well, let's get started. All right, let's make sure we have everything we need to get started. So I'm gonna have a nice clean sheet of paper out and ready with a pencil that's sharpened. And I need to have an eraser there because we are gonna be doing sketching. And then over top of that, we're gonna be using a dark marker or a pen to do our outlines. And then we're gonna go ahead and erase all that after we drop our pen lines. And at the very end, we are going to do some coloring, which is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get sketching on our kangaroo mom. And a kangaroo mom is called a Jill, if you didn't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. And a kangaroo dad is called a boomer. So I'm gonna do a little circle right there. That's pretty good. Okay, so now I need to draw one more circle. I'm gonna put it way over here. Let's do it about right here. Because we're gonna have the tail go off over here, we're gonna have the feet go right here. But let's do a big circle. Now we're gonna change the shape of this circle, but we just need it as a guide. Let's make sure we can see what the head of our kangaroo looks like. So from the top, you can kind of follow the curve down on the top of the head and kind of go down a little bit. So then we're gonna go back here, and go back under here, and catch up with the bottom part of our circle. So we're gonna kind of have it a little bit flat, and then go right around and catch up at the end of the circle. And then what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna just go ahead and cut a little smiley face on here. A little mouth, because the mom's happy. All right, and then let's do the nose right here. I'm gonna do the eye probably right about here on the end of this. Maybe a little bit smaller maybe. And then we're gonna have them looking down at the little baby in her pouch. Baby kangaroos are called joeys. It's interesting, they all got really interesting names. Boomer, Jill, and Joey. So let's do a line from the top here. Again, we're gonna use our circle as a reference. So we're gonna go off of there and just have it come all the way around and have it connect. Just a big curve to have it connect with the little circle to the big circle. Now, we gotta connect the other part of the body. So let's go up here again, kind of reinforce the lines that we've already drawn. And I'm actually going to make them a little bit bigger because I want this to come up a little closer to Mama's mouth. And then you'll just put another little curve right there. Kangaroos are super cool. So like I said, they are from Australia. There's so many of them in Australia that there's more kangaroos in Australia than people. That's crazy. Okay, so now we're going to go do that back leg. Going right here. We're going to do that little haunch right here. Now we're going to have it kind of just connect straight to the bottom of the body. So you can kind of do a little backwards C shape. And then we're going to go draw a line down. But I'm going to have it angled out a little bit. And then I'm going to do, let's do that. We'll do it kind of loose and quick because we still got to figure out where that tail is going to be. And then I'm going to draw a straight line right out here. Probably like straight out right here. They have really, really big feet. Really big feet. And that's because when they're hopping, it helps them kind of spring forward really far. If you're going to be a hopping animal, you're going to need big feet. All right, so we're going to have the bottom of the foot come right here. So I just had it kind of curve down at the bottom, and then at the very bottom of the foot, I'm just going to have it go straight across. And let's do the tail. So I'm going to have the tail come right off of here. We'll draw an extra foot, but let's draw the tail coming right off the back of our kangaroo mama. We'll have it maybe at a little bit of an angle. And as it comes down, so maybe you want to draw like a little faint line right here. We'll erase it, but that way you know where the ground is. So now I'm going to come up and go like this. I'm going to curve it up and meet that line. And then I'll erase that little extra bit. Yeah, so that tail is actually a 5th foot. It's another foot, which is crazy because it can help them not only balance. That's usually what the tail is for on animals. It helps them balance. So it does help them balance, but it also helps them run faster, or hop faster, I should say, because it pushes off and it acts like another foot. Let's maybe add one more foot right here on the back, so just so you can kind of see what's going on in the back. We'll just copy the exact same thing. Just copy right next to it, just not all the way on it, just copy next to it, and then we'll have it move all the way past it, just a little bit over here. And then don't have it meet up with that line because it's in the back. When it's farther back, it's not going to be on that same line you have in the front. So to make sure people know it's in the back, we got to add it on its own line, higher up. And now let's see, what else are we missing? We're missing the ears for sure. Those are pretty iconic on a kangaroo. They have big old ears on the top of their head. So we are going to draw some big ears. And then I'll do another one right over here. Let's see. Right there. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to draw a little line right there just so we can see where that little pouch is going to be. Let's see. Let's have a little line right here. And we'll have it go out, kind of angled down out here. If you notice, if you see pictures of kangaroos, or if you're in Australia and you've seen kangaroos, then you'll notice that they put the little hands out in the front. So that's what we're going to do. They're going to kind of hang them out in the front. Let's see here. I'm going to go like that, another line, and then I'm going to follow that one, kind of be a little bit parallel to this other line, so it's the same distance. And then I'm going to probably just go something simple for the hands. Something really simple. There we go. And I'll draw the other hand coming down over here. Like that. Oops. Let's have it come out a little bit so we can see it. There we go. Starting to look like a kangaroo. Have you figured out a name for your mom yet? Is it weird? I'm not going to say Jill. Jill's what you call a mama kangaroo. I think I'm going to call mine Lynn, because that is the name of my mom. So I'm going to name my kangaroo Lynn. All right, so let's add the little Joey inside there. All right, let's see. I'm going to draw a little circle right here on that corner, right where the little leg ends up, and right just overlapping that little pouch area. And then I'm just going to go from the top here. I'm going to draw a little curve, just like I did for mom right here on the top. A little curve down. I'm going to do the same thing I did with mom right there, but I'm going to do it a little bit shorter because when you do our little babyer ones, you're going to want to make that a little bit shorter. And we're going to give them big eyes too, just to make them extra cute. And we'll give them their nose. Their nose, maybe a little smile on their face. And then we'll give them a big old eyeball. A big adorable eye looking up at mama with the big pupil. The bigger the pupil, the cuter the little animal. And if you need to slow down, if I go a little bit too fast, you can pause it and catch up and then keep going. And then we're going to add the ear right here. We're going to kind of have it overlap a little bit. We're going to give them kind of an oversized ear right there. And then we'll draw another one right. And we'll just have it hide behind mom's arm here. And then if you want to add like its little hand sticking out, you can do that. Just like it's hanging on, looking out the pouch. Just draw kind of an oval right there. You can even draw another oval right over here. And you don't have to put a little baby Joey in there. That was just, I think it'd be kind of fun because that's where the babies do live when they're younger. And also because Mother's Day, and I think it'll be kind of fun to make a little mother-daughter, mother-son animal illustration. I think that's kind of fun. Maybe we'll do some stuff on here. You can draw whatever you want on the inside of there. I won't make it so that you have to do exactly what I'm drawing. So feel free to change this as much as you want. Let's do the little lines right here, maybe for the feet if you'd like. Maybe some more up here. Now again, if there's things on here that you want to erase so you don't draw over them with your pen, Go ahead and erase them now. Like I'm going to erase this little area. I might erase a part of the tail area. I want it to kind of look like it's coming off the body. So I'll erase that part before we start, and then go on and grab your dark marker or pen and start outlining. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the tail here. I just thought that was so cool learning about why they have such strong, powerful tails in the back. Because most of the animals that we do, like I said, is all pretty much for balance. That's why they have the tails. And while it is a balancing tool for them, it also helps them hop really, really fast. Okay, so now let's do the front of the face for Mama. I'm going to stop. Oh, that's the part I probably should have erased. Stop right there because you don't want to cover the mouth if you're going to have the mouth look like this. So I'm going to go up and down, and then I'm going to go right at the curve right here underneath. Let's just see. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pull. I might raise that up a little bit higher. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to stop at that ear. I think I'm going to fill in the nose black, but if you don't want to, don't fill it in all the way. I'm just going to fill mine in black. So I might as well just do that now. So I'm going to go in the back of here and start. Stop! I want to stop for that arm. Come back here. Miss the other hand of our Joey. Don't want to cut that off with the marker. There we go. And I'm going to go in the back here and draw that line. Now these feet are really interesting. Like I said, they're really, really big. And that's because they need to be able to hop, and they can hop over really long distances because they have such huge feet. But I didn't tell you how far they jump. They jump super far. Like if you grabbed 5 of your friends and all 6 of you laid down with head to toe in a long line, it could jump over all of you in one hop. That is crazy and really cool. They can cover a large distance in a very short time because they can jump and hop so well. And hopping actually is good for them. It makes it easier for them. It saves energy. It's not as hard as how we walk or run with our 2 legs like this. They jump with them at the same time in the back legs, which is crazy because most animals with 2 legs don't do that. In fact, they're the largest hopping animal. The largest one. I mean, unless you hopped every single day. But even then, they're 6 feet tall. Or they can be up to 6 feet tall. They can get really, really tall. Okay, now let's draw this little part of the leg. I want to make sure to stop right there. And I want to draw the Joey's hand right there before I go any further. There we are. And then come down. Let's add the arm. I'm going to kind of round it off. You can make changes as you're going with your pen. Now that you have the sketch as your guide. So you don't have to stick exactly to your pencil sketch, which is kind of nice. There we go. Are you guys doing anything fun for your moms on Mother's Day? My mom is actually coming to visit me. We don't live in the same state, but she is coming to visit me where I live so we can celebrate Mother's Day together. It'll be really fun. I'm excited. Moms are pretty awesome. And kangaroo moms especially, taking care of their little babies. Letting them hang out in their pouch and keeping them safe. In fact, when little Joeys get scared, you have to have your parents look up videos, but they will jump head first into their mama's little pouch. So when they're scared, they'll like run and scamper and jump head first. It's really cute. You'll have to go check that out. I'm just going to do this little hand right here. Then I'll draw the eyeball. Those circles are kind of hard to draw sometimes. Okay, I'm going to draw the eye. Do the same thing up here with Mama's eyes. And have her looking down at her little Joey. And then I'm gonna do maybe one line up here. And this is all up to you what you'd like to do. Maybe I'll do a little hairs there for the inside of the ear. Oh, I forgot these little lines. Now we're at the point where we get to erase all the sketching, and then we're gonna jump straight into color. I'm gonna use markers. Maybe you'll wanna use crayons or paints or whatever else you'd like to use. And let's just go ahead and do that, and then we'll catch up right afterwards. And I think Lynn is finished. That was a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for drawing with me. How did your guys' turn out? Awesome. Well, I'd love to see it. Make sure that you tell your parents to share it on Instagram. Just tag us at Brave Kids Art Club and use the hashtag Brave Kids Art Club. And that way I get a chance to see what you guys made, because who knows? I'm assuming yours is not going to be this color and yours is going to look different. You want to know why? Because it's yours, and that's totally fine. It doesn't have to look just like mine. And that's awesome. I want to see what yours looks like. Well, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I want to sign my name on it so everybody knows that it is mine. So if you want to go ahead and do that, just put your name in the bottom right-hand corner, or you can just sign this and give this to your mom, which would be really cool. You can still sign your name, but then you can say, to Mom, and write her a nice little note for Mother's Day. That'd be really cool. So I'm going to put my initials down here, and maybe I'll write a little thank you note to my mom right here and tell her how much I love her. Well, I really appreciate you guys drawing with me today. This is always the highlight of my day. Remember that we do these every single week, Monday through Friday. So subscribe, and if you enjoyed drawing our kangaroo today, make sure that you like the video. And of course, be brave, be creative, but most importantly, be you. Alrighty, we'll see you guys next time. Wait, before you guys go, I wanted to show off some of your guys' work. We've seen a lot of me drawing, but you guys have sent in so many photos of your drawings that I want to show off just a few of them. You guys are doing an awesome job. I mean, just look at this little yellow porcupine. I love them. I love all the little spikes out of there. I love that you chose yellow. That was a cool, unexpected color. A lot of you guys really love drawing the wolves, and I thought that was kind of hard for me, but you guys are killing it. Look at this wolf, howling at the moon. I love that. Oh, and look at this crab. I love all the colors. The arms are really long. That's a cool choice. Oh, and even look at this crab. Sometimes you don't even use color and it still looks good. And oh my gosh, I love the colors on this. I love that there's an orange outline. Everything about that is so cool. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your drawings with me. I love seeing them. You guys have great imaginations, so many cool colors. You guys are so good. We'll see you guys next time.